are a strong organization with a solid foundation, but the state of our community is less stable. It is no secret that Erie County is facing challenging times. 29% of people in the city live in poverty. The statistics for children are even more alarming. 23% of children under 5 in Erie County live in poverty. If you look inside the city, that's almost 50%. 1 in 2 children under the age of 5 live in poverty in our city. Among hardworking, poor families, the impact of rising prices on staple goods such as groceries and gas is harsh. As the cost of living goes up, groceries, utilities, gas, those families who were barely getting by to begin with are now being forced to make very difficult choices between putting food on your table and, if you're so blessed to actually own your own car, putting gas in the car to get to work. Last year, when the Buffalo News highlighted census data ranking Buffalo as the second poorest big city in the nation, I believe the conscience of our community was shaken. I'm not sure we really knew or had faced that reality. And while we are now ranked as the third poorest big city in the nation, the reality of our ranking persists. Whether we're second or third is not significant. What is significant is that we rank so high on a list that tells such a grim story. We cannot permit ourselves to accept this ranking as our community's future. We must believe that a vision of prosperity and hope is achievable. I stood at this exact podium 7 months ago discussing the then state of the community. Our message 7 months ago was clear. Poverty is the underlying cause for so many issues that we face and the people we serve face every day. Poverty has a profound impact on every aspect of a person's life. Over the past several years, we've come to realize that there are 3 fundamental building blocks to a better life, the better life that all of us aspire to and want for our children. They are income, education, and wellness. When each person in our community has these 3 fundamental building blocks, we will all win. Our work, therefore, is laser focused on these 3 building blocks: income, education, and wellness. So, let me first start with education. We know that poverty is the single biggest predictor of school failure for our children. Further, we know that high school graduation is closely linked to future success. A non-high school graduate is twice as likely to be unemployed as someone with the diploma. And for those who do not get the high school diploma, who do find a job, their earning potential and their ability to sustain their family is forever reduced. The average yearly wage for a non-high school graduate is $20,063. As reported recently in the Buffalo News, Buffalo Public Schools' high school graduation rates have declined by 5%. Sadly, what that means is that 54% of the young people who are in City of Buffalo high schools will complete their high school education, walk out of those doors empty-handed. They will not walk out with that diploma. Those children who walk out empty-handed, their future is uncertain at best. We cannot sit back knowing that so many young people are being left behind. Graduation rates are critically important, and so is investing in early childhood. Early investment in education is crucial in creating long-lasting and significant change. United Way is working to create opportunities where every child can be successful in school, and that's regardless of where they come from. It's regardless of their economic status. A solid education lays the groundwork for a pathway to a career, and a career lays a pathway to future stability. The United Way has two primary initiatives focused on education. Let me tell you about them. The first is Success by Six, and we've been doing this work about 12 years now. Success by Six works with child care providers to ensure the highest quality learning experience for our youngest members of society. Since 2001, 59 child care providers in our community have received their national accreditation thanks to Success by Six. 7,500 children in early childhood classrooms every day receive better care because their teachers are part of the Success by Six network. Closing the Gap in Student Performance, our second initiative, provides health and human services in 6 Buffalo public schools so that non-academic barriers that are faced by every child can be overcome. In the past 12 months, the students in our 6 Close the Gap schools achieved a 3% increase in their grade point average. That's 3%, a pretty good increase. A clear demonstration that GAP does deliver on improved academic performance. So, let me introduce you to Pam on the screen, who will tell you about the work of GAP in School 53.
Closing the Gap is a school community collaboration that integrates health, human, and social services in order to enhance conditions for learning. We are present in 6 Buffalo public schools, serving over 3,000 students in grades pre-K through 8. We partner with the Buffalo Public Schools in their goals to improve academic achievement, improve attendance, increase parent involvement, while decreasing discipline referrals and suspensions. The unfortunate reality is that many of our students come to school every day with a multitude of challenges that interfere with their ability to perform at their highest levels. So what we do at Closing the Gap and the Student Family Resource Centers that we operate are to create opportunities so that every child has a place to go in their school buildings. Every child has a student that they can talk to about whatever's going on at home, whatever challenges that they're facing in school, whether it's conflict resolution, grief and loss counseling, academic tutoring, role modeling and mentoring. We create opportunities so that every student has the ability to realize their potential and succeed. Students in our school see us in the building. We're visible throughout the day, every day. They know Miss Pam, they know Miss Sandra, they know Miss Coleman, they know Miss Kelly. They know that there is a place in this building they can go to, whether it's to get school supplies or it's because they lost a parent or a loved one and they need to talk it out with someone. It's a place where every student has someone that believes in them. I'm Pam Brown, and I create opportunities so that every child can succeed, and that's how I live united.